Hey, happy Fri-Yay, everybody. I'm going to check. Okay, we're just a little bit delayed over on the YouTube side. Thanks for everybody coming in. I appreciate it. Trish, thank you. I know you're listening. Um, I appreciate that. I totally need to do my seeds. I was just outside actually dumping my pots that got left outside accidentally during the rain. And I was like, "Oh, I hate dumping this rainwater. I should have saved it in something." Hey, Laura, Hedgehog's Homestead came in. Storms, Radios, and Cat. Hello. Cat. Don't know where that went. Cats. Sorry. Sorry, Barry. In here, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you, my friend. Shawnee Shave. Oh, good. I'm glad you like the title. It's so true. And like, I hear people who, are just like, just exercise more. Yeah, no. No. Especially if you have any kind of autoimmune issues and you stress yourself out, you end up gaining weight because you cause inflammation because you're trying to, outrun that bad diet. Thank you, Storms. Yeah, it's kind of a slow going Friday. I think it's all the rain that everybody's getting. Hi, Odom's Homestead. Welcome in. Welcome in. I think it's the rain everybody's getting. We're all kind of maybe feeling that little bit of sleepiness. It finally the sun is starting to come out. It looks like maybe it will be, you know, a day full of sunshine. We'll see. It was still very iffy this morning. It was kind of gray with sun. Oh, well, no, out the front, there's still the gray. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. At least I'm feeling better. So that's usually a sign we might not be getting it. And that's just lime and lemon, organic lime and lemon in my water. I have been cheating on my no sugar, no dairy already because my daughter had to pick something up at a mall locally, and the mall is kind of bougie. It's kind of fancy, and they had a brand new Italian place that has real Italian gelato, and it had real Italian chocolates that are like this hazelnut praline chocolate that I've only had actually when we've gone to Epcot in Italy, like, so yeah, I didn't have the chocolates as far as buying them because they were like 13.50 a quarter pound, and that's just not in my wheelhouse. I did have the gelato with my daughter, and I got the cup that had you could try two flavors, and now I'm like, I probably could have, I don't know, done three. You thought I was going to say I could have done one. No, I could have done three. It was really good. Hey, the bud files. But sometimes, you have to allow yourself to do that, to fall back into old ways of eating to see how it affects your body. And it did not affect my body in a good way. I also had a cheeseburger, but I didn't have the bun, which was kind of lame. But their gluten free bun at this place, like it seems like every time I go to the one in that mall, they're just really, I think they're stale. They're just not any good. So I was like, I'll just have a lettuce wrap. So the next day, though, I knew I had cheated. I could feel it. There was no way I was outrunning that. No way I was exercising it off because I would have just caused more damage to my body. Um, I know Laura and I were talking about I was going to do the math, and actually, it's quite easy the math for your calorie count. They do have more complicated, math problems to figure out what your calorie count should be. What you do is you take your. Oh, really? Right now? Okay, of course. Hold on one second. Okay. So, one of the easier ways to, sorry about all the us, one of the easier ways to do the math for how many calories you should be consuming is you take your weight right now. I'll use the example of 150. Let me get out my calculator so I do it correctly. We'll take the weight of 150. Now there, like I said, there is a much more complicated way out there. I'm not a weightlifter. I am not doing BMI and all of that. So take 150 and here you go. Multiply it by 15 because it's 15 calories to support a pound of weight. That is 2,250 calories. So as long as I continue, if I'm 150 pounds, continue to consume 2,250 calories, I will maintain 150. Now that's not for a sedentary lifestyle. I have to say that right away. That's actually for somebody who is already exercising. Yeah, it was an experiment. No, it was delicious. Um, AIDS ribbing me about my yummy food. Uh, I mean, I admit the food that is not good for us is yummy. Like that's the whole thing is they make it addictive. And I really didn't even check the ingredients. I could have gotten myself into trouble with actually the gelato because they'll hide sometimes wheat in ice cream. And that's not good. And that's maybe what happened, other than the sugar, is that was in there as an emulsifier. Okay, so I have what you're going to do at the 2,250 calories. They say to just now, this seems so harsh though. Take either 500 calories out to lose weight, which would dox you down, take you down to 1,750 calories. Or they say take 1,000 away. And I was like, that's extreme. I don't think, yeah, my body would freak out and that would not be good. So you would either have 1,750 as your new calorie count or 1,250. Hey, DTG, good to see you. Now, David the Good grows like all the things, but this is what I was going to say too. We all have different sensitivities, and he's like talked about it over the years that oxalates are a thing for him. I believe for me, it might be the nightshades because the other thing I did was I made a pretty healthy organic chili and I used, it could have been the ground turkey, although it was like our Publix Green Wise, which is supposed to be the better stuff. Um, Organic pinto beans, organic this, organic. Anyway, I was inflamed again this morning, feeling sore. And yeah, I ate more saturated fat and protein. Yes, and that's what like I was going to get to too. Yeah, exactly. I've gone back to clean uh to eating kind of the clean, not necessarily full carnivore cuz man, I love my greens. That's going to be hard. But yeah, we have to listen to our bodies, Shawnee Shave. It's true. Oh no. Now, with the beans though, have you tried like even boiling it with like the that seaweed? Kombu, I think it is, that helps with the enzyme, like to get rid of the stuff that's hard to digest. What are you doing, sir? Hit it. He's giving me the fish pound. Oh, see, now that's fruit. I'm a fruitaholic. That's the problem that I was gonna do Whole30, and I find myself leaning too hard into the fruit. Um, Even though it's get off. No, 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 no. Of course, Mr. Man wants to get into things now. No. uh, Too hard into the fruit, even though it's organic strawberries. And, I have the blueberries. I haven't gotten into those. I got green apples because I do like apples, and I thought for the fiber. But yeah, I lean too hard into it. We have fermented. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. So I'm wondering too, then maybe I can't do kidney beans at all. I can't digest those. So I switched up to pinto beans. Those I felt like I was doing better on, but maybe it's a combination. Maybe. Yeah. It could be. I can't really touch screens either. They set me off. So, yeah, I am looking more at a carnivore diet, maybe paleo. I don't know. It's kind of just listening to my body still and trying to figure it out. But one thing I do have to add is I have to add exercise, which I haven't been doing. And I found a channel, and although it's yoga, and I am not a big yoga proponent because it was designed basically to worship a god that is not mine. Uh, the man, some of his exercises aren't necessarily yoga, and they are made for people who don't have a lot of physical ability. And he's really helped people come out of like bedbound situations to where he's got them exercising in bed first and then into a chair. And it's just a very slow process, but he's had some really great results. Yeah, they were invented by the devil. I agree, especially those red ones. Hey, Andrews Northwest Coins, welcome in. Yes, and that's what I found in a 1 minute plank each day. I am not great at the plank yet. I can do it, but I'm finding that if it's any kind of exercise that stresses me out, then I've blown it already because there goes the cortisol and it's not going to be as effective as I want. So, yeah, walking, something very calm, even marching in place, like really putting your knees up and just getting that lymphatic movement in your body so you can get the yuck out of your system. So you're not having that inflammation. Yeah, I need to do that. I was actually saying that to my friend. I need to get a foldable bench, but I have some other things I have to get first, like the put it away, just so I can do butterflies and do all the weightlifting again. And also doing like the knee up, I think it's a lat pull. I just wish I had one of those circuit trainers. It was so much easier back in the day, and then I could, move over to free weights. Oh wow. Let's see. Right. You know what though, Odom? It's probably if it's come off with you in spring when you're out in the garden, then it's probably going to come off again. It's just a matter of not shutting down. And I'm probably just blast this name badly. Ghrelin, I think it's called, or ghrelin. It's our natural hormone that we have that says you're satiated, you're full, and high fructose corn syrup shuts it down. Totally shuts it down. Oh, you can get a small kettlebell. But yeah, stacking wood is just it's just as effective for sure. And that can actually work more small muscles and tendons than just a kettlebell because a kettlebell is one weight, whereas the wood is varied weight and also kind of cumbersome. Yeah, I did notice that. I did notice that when I was doing, and this is for those of you who can't like afford steak, eggs, I was doing sardines, I was doing tuna, like and we did do steak. That is when the weight came off, but so did the inflammation weight came off. And I also lost water weight because if you have glucose in your system, your body is holding on to water to process it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention, I think it's called DDP, the website, the channel that does the exercises like in bed, in chair, and then, some of them standing. What is that, tall? I know the bread. Oh, see, yeah, that's why I cannot. I can't start in bread yet. I said that to Diva. Diva makes these awesome sourdough breads, Odom, and I can't do it yet because I'm not going to start eating bread at this weight because then it will be just too hard to get back to a weight where I feel good at. Yep. You're going to be fat if you're going to eat, especially with honey. Honey and bread together. Oh my gosh, that's like a glucose fructose bomb on your liver. Yeah, it's just that simple. Just tell her to grill steaks instead. Let that be her new, thing that she's into. Grill meat. Learn to grill lots of meat. Yeah, it is super carby. Yep. Yep. It's really hard. It's hard to resist the bread until you do for a while, and then it becomes a little easier. But it's really hard if you're making the fresh bread in your house. Yeah, and Hedgehog is totally she's great at making all those baked goods. Oh, you did? I always pulled my neck in Pilates. I never had the right form, and I would pull my neck. So Pilates for me, like it's great for so many people, but I can't do it. I just do not do well with it. And then I can't walk because I'm all stiff in the upper body. Oh no. Yeah, that's hard. I know. That's so hard. But you know what you can do is you can make, and this, my brother did this when he was losing a lot of weight. Start with and if you're doing dairy, you can do a cheeseburger salad. And you basically make it as a salad, and your dressing is your, well, hopefully non high fructose corn syrup, ketchup, mustard. You can add a little mayo and you mix it all together, and that becomes your dressing. That's just like one step in the right kind of direction to get off the bread. It's not the best thing to be eating, but it helps a lot of people. It really does, because it gives them that craving without giving them all that, bread with it. Oh, nice. You get to relax on Friday. Nice, Andrew. Oh, that's awesome, though. So you're on the right track. You're working out 3 times a week. That's great. And you probably will take down that 8 pounds once you really get digging into your garden, especially the digging. I'm just finding I have to start doing some weightlifting. And yeah, I'll probably have to do the plank with Shawnee because that really is a great exercise. Um, what?
He can reach the medicine cabinet.
Oh, wonderful.
I found him holding Dad's deodorant, but thankfully it's intact.
Uh,
And he's
No.
one of those little, like, the plug covers.
Okay, okay, I'm on live right now. Can you keep an eye on him then for me?
I'm with a friend.
Okay. All right, give me just a second, guys. We just found out that my son can reach the medicine cabinet in the bathroom, and he's trying things. Sorry about that. This is what happens when you have a special needs child that's around kindergarten age. Blessed weekend. Oh, okay, Odom. You have a great one. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of them do. There's a few I found that don't, but then they're like science is old, is what I've found. Um, like one who was pretty much vegetarian. She was even a proponent of soy, not making a distinction for men and women. And she's like a doctor, like a double, I think, board certified doctor. And it makes you wonder who's paying her. Because, yeah, men should not be partaking in soy. Even I shouldn't, like, at this age. It's really not a great thing at all. Part of my eating cleaner is not buying store bread and making man. Yeah. That's great, Storms. Have you gotten to do that yet with the making of your own bread? Yeah, Storms radios and cats can't do like a high protein. He has to actually have the carbs with his what he has going on. A lot of people, I think, are going to lose weight once gardening really kicks in and once the hot weather kicks in. Let me see. Yep, that'll help. Well, that's walking the dog and doing gardening. That totally helps. Yeah, it's free watering. That's how I look at it. So I'm glad for my plants, especially my tropicals are happier right now with this rainy stuff coming in. I don't know if it's the season yet. Hold on. He's starting something new where he's going towards the BATHROOM, which he hasn't done before. Hey, Gardening Warrior, welcome in. Yeah, I'll be doing things more too. But it's funny because then when the summer comes, not so much because it gets way too hot here and I'm going in and out to stay cool because I cannot handle the heat anymore either. Oh, okay. The biscuit recipe. Yep. Oh, that's great. And fish is great for us too. Yeah. Although I am so like from living, I guess, in here in South Florida, I am. Oh, tell Savannah I said hi, Gardening Warrior. I'm a little spoiled because some freshwater fish I just cannot eat. Can't. It just has a certain taste to it that just does not agree with me. I can do trout, but yeah, that's kind of it. Hey, Bob, welcome in. So anyway, when we were doing a weight loss challenge a long time ago, uh, there was somebody who was like, "Oh, just work out more." That doesn't always work, especially if you stress your body out. Your body will hold on to things, and also it will make you hungrier, which is always fun. So yeah, the walking, like you were saying, Hedgehog, Laura, is really good because it's kind of like a low stress exercise. I saw another lady who was saying like rebounding she does and she enjoys. I'm trying to think what else because she had gone from really hard, intense workouts to easier ones. And the easier ones are what helped her get into better shape. Yeah, those I don't know what that is. A frozen Tom Cods with seal oil. That's not in my freezer in Florida, but I bet it's good. I missed something. Wouldn't say no, just need to know how to use it. Yeah, you've got to be able to feed it. Yeah, and she'll help you. That's so nice, Laura. Hey, it's Marshmallow Man. That's awesome, Bob. I love nasturtiums. They're so pretty. I miss my nasturtium season pretty much, I'm pretty sure. We usually have to have the cooler weather for them to thrive and do well, which is, yeah, not now. It's already starting to heat up. Let me see what we were at today, real quick. 82. We're already at 82. So as far as what I did notice that was effective for me in my eating is just like what David the Good was saying was carnivore. And mine's more modified. I don't know. It's not a ketovore because I can't. Oh my goodness, it's 24 there. Hey, welcome in, Shane Tyrement. Or is it Shan Tyrement? Shan Tyrement. Good to see you. You've gorgeous plants. I'm pretty sure you're the ones that have the really nice collection in your backyard. It's 24 there. I do not. Nope. Nope. Don't envy you there. But for me, it's more of a clean, easy carnivore. Like I said, I boiled my eggs this morning. I did have my coffee. My coffee is no cream in it, just my D-ribose, which I actually looked up about the D-ribose. The D-ribose they did a study on it, and it may actually cancel out like the bad stuff with coffee, like the jitters and all that. So it's effective in that way for me. It just helps my muscles, and it's a precursor to other things that give the muscles energy. Oh, good. I'm glad it's 70 inside. Up near the Arctic Circle, 24 Fahrenheit is like heat stroke weather. Oh my. Yeah. She means 24 Fahrenheit because she's in Washington. Okay. 16. Yeah. And we're 80s Fahrenheit already. So Florida, it's going to be Florida. Oh, nice. Well, Andrew might do that. I don't know if that's part of the Eskimo ice cream, but I thought it was seal blubber. 50 in Seattle. 8, I don't know, Celsius. Well, I think that's like in the 30s. Uh, but that's one thing too is the lower the colder it is, our bodies store things more to keep us insulated. And once the weather kicks in to be hotter, we start to shed that protective layer. Well, if we're moving around, or you can add on to it if you are just, you know, totally carb loading. Negative 32 degrees Fahrenheit today? No, thank you. Wow, Andrew. That song I'm a Survivor just started playing in my brain for you. That's incredible. So anyway, that was the simple math of how to do, some calorie counting if that's the way you want to do it. And yes, what David the Good said, just not having a calorie count and cleaning out your diet is really what will help you drop weight. At least it helps with me. Finding out if you have food sensitivities will take down the inflammation that you are experiencing, which holds on to water weight too. Yeah, everybody send their carbs to Storms because he can have them. Oh, okay. So you were kind of doing, is your laptop on Celsius? Girl, you got some things going on with your laptop. It's actually 43. Okay. That makes sense because Bob is saying he's 50. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just a tad bit chilly, huh? Anything below 0 is just not for me. But, my body is used to Florida, except for the extreme heat of Florida. I was telling a friend, the Floridians don't go to up to Disney during the summer. If we've lived here a while, we know better because all you do is walk on concrete there. All it does is reflect the heat of the sun all day long. And then, of course, everything is super expensive to keep you hydrated and cool. Oh, okay. I don't understand how you have so many problems though, and you've got the VPN. It just is that just that maybe the kids getting into it? Like, so I have issues just because I do. Hey, Dennis Nest, welcome. Pardon me while I put on a little bit more lip. This is like an all natural tinted lip oil. That's why it wears off easily. Yeah, we have soggy soil right now here too, Storms. It's nice of you to come in, Nettis Nest. Welcome, welcome. So, as far as some of you, what are you looking at to maybe cut from your diet or add in? Hmm. Oh yeah. Well, Malachi's not allowed to play with the toilet, but it doesn't mean that he just didn't do that. He threw in something. Well, it should be. You live there, and you've lived there for quite a while. Oh, what happened? Andrew, real quick, what happened with the polar bear? Did anybody ended up getting that polar bear when they were out hunting it? You want to get a hold of more fish? Yeah. Okay, the walk fit video you're going to start doing. That was Laura. I don't know what's going on then. Where, like, with you getting signed out of stuff, is that on your phone then? Because my laptop did it, but yeah, I don't have multiple VPNs. Like, yay, they got it. Oh, good. Now your people are safe for now. That's good. Yeah, I'm going to probably do. There's also another. Aid's going to get a kick out of this. My husband, I don't think would actually want me watching this man because all he wears is like shorts. Uh, his name is I think Mr. London, but he's got like millions of followers, and he has this workout right now that is for. No, no, no! Don't you chase her. Boy, he's in a mood today. He is just doing stuff he doesn't usually do. Uh, it's for women who have had pregnancies. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had some issues with FB, but it thankfully didn't it didn't sign me out of that one was signed out a while ago. Bear stew. Yay. Have you had bear stew? Polar bear stew at that? Yeah, Andrew, what's your favorite thing to make with the polar bear when you guys get polar bear meat? See, Andrew doesn't have to worry about this first world problem that we have down here because he goes into his grocery store, he says, and often, there's not stuff on the shelves there. So they eat off the land. He wears short shorts. Yeah, he does. Mr. London wears short shorts. I know you would try it, Aid, for sure. Lewis, if you're going to be a smart aleck, I'm going to keep you in timeout. Like, I just don't have the time for that today. Sorry. Oh, okay. So you boil the meat down and then the same thing like what Aid was saying, you guys make like a stew out of it. Is it a tough meat, Andrew, since it's such a strong animal, or is it more tender? No, you can give him that if you please. Thank you. My daughter's trying to help me out, which I appreciate. It's good to see you, Gear. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Yeah, he wears short shorts. Anyway, so the exercises I was watching him do last night are basically to help the stomach close in again. And for women, that's an issue once you've carried a baby. And for certain women, it's a really huge issue if you've carried multiple. It's also to help too, any kind of like lower for women who are older, the lower belly, which I have noticed that, with me, mine could be cortisol, mine could be, the heading towards not being able to have babies anymore. But his moves were pretty much what you start with is a warm up. It's like a march in place, but it's like a high march. Then you're engaging your obliques, I believe. See, I have forgotten anatomy since it's been so long since I did any kind of weightlifting. Oh, wow, it's really tough. Yeah, exactly. Like a 10-pound, 10 ouncer or five. Yep, there you go, Guardian Warrior. I'll send you the link to his thing, to his video. The only problem I don't like is I thought it was all a lot of stuff that was going to be standing and then he laid down. And I was like, crap. Because I have, in the last 10 years, because I wasn't able to use my body as much, I've lost a lot of muscle and getting up and down off the floor is difficult. That was kind of why I was looking at those foldable weightlifting benches. Oh, yeah, it's true. Hedgehog, I'll send you the link too. Or you know what? Maybe I can put it below the video. It was like 6 months ago he did it. Okay. So it's like you're using it like we use stew meat where you boil it down to get it to fall apart. I got it. I will definitely send it. Instead of doing like sit ups, it has like the reverse. I can't think of what they're called, which is really also really good for your pelvic muscles. Oh, I know. Storm Tornadoes Cats. I have a plant that's supposed to be here, and I don't know where it is. It should be here, and I don't want to miss it because it can die. I hear you on that. I should check if it's been delayed. I've got it off of Etsy. I'm going to premiere it. I loaded a new app and tried to organize my apps a little bit last night, which I have way too many of, which my friend knows that. And because like I sent pictures to one of my friends, like I totally have these graphic apps. Like you should be able to do something. And now I don't know where I put my Etsy. So bad. I like collect apps. Not that I use them all. I just collect them. Go, yeah, that looks neat. I might use that feature. Get in there, and it's like that'll be $39 if you want to subscribe and use these features. And I'm like, nope. And sometimes I will remember to just get rid of it at that moment, and other times I don't. Okay, I am looking and looking. Yeah, it's missing where I had it. Let me see. Here we go. Let's see. Let me see when it's going to get here. Hey, Deborah Garrett, welcome in. Welcome in. I am looking to, we were just talking about packages and when should they be here. And I'm looking for my, it says it arrives today. Okay, out for delivery. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Welcome in. So, yeah, Barry, I feel your pain. Delayed for 3 days, though. That stinks. I've had that happen before, and it was because they didn't put enough postage on it. And then after being delayed, I missed when they came by the house and they left me a sticky so I could go get it and pay the money. I probably would have had to anyway at the post office. But yeah, so anyway, the outrunning a bad diet too, has to do with bad sugars, like we've talked about. Too many sugars in your diet. Even fructose, like for me, like fruit can become a problem because it can inflame me and then I'll hold on to water. Like mango season, oh my goodness, my feet hurt so bad. And that's where I'm wondering too if time to eat and chill sounds good. Uh, I'm wondering with the mango season if I do have a blood sugar issue because of what happened and how my body reacted to eating so many mangoes. And my doctor who just saw me is going to send me for blood work. Oh no. That's terrible. What's going on in Illinois that it's stuck there? Did they have any like storms, like snowstorms? Freak, like really bad, uh, rainstorms? Gosh, now Shawnee's got me thinking about planks. I don't even know if I can do one. I did do some, like I was getting down and trying that. I just have a really difficult time getting back up off the floor and feel ridiculous because I'm way too young to have that problem. But I'm still interested too in what Shawnee was saying about the seed cycling that she's going to do. And I might for I don't know if I should try the chia pudding or not. I have to do it with the coconut milk if I do it, and a coconut milk without emulsifiers is hard to find. Oh no. That's terrible, Storms. I'm sorry. I hate that when that happens, and especially for you because you've got to be ready because if they leave it outside, it might not be there. That's a lot of us in this day and age. That's for sure. Somebody is teasing me with a cheeseburger in my messenger. But enough. Yeah. Uh, I guess too, I might try that, making the cheeseburgers for my husband. I'm thinking I should, though, like grind our own meat because I don't know if you guys like were there the night that Dave and I were talking about meat glue. Mm, they will add this stuff to ground meats as a filler. Ugh, gross. And I don't know if they don't do that with like the local grass fed. So I might have to see if I can get in contact with the company. Oh, our dog now is gagging. Oh, nice. Oh, that's really nice. Good. I'm glad you have that arranged now because I remember when you used to have to just totally wait out there for a package. Yeah, let me see if I can actually get. Oh my gosh, now he's got one for Pecs. This is too funny. Yeah, it's Mr. London in all capitals, and that one was for. Let me see if I can get to him without turning the volume on. Oh, he does have a seated workout for belly fat challenge, 10-minute chair. Hello. I think that will be my next one. I will try and include him. That link. Okay, this is the one. Let me see if I can share it in the side chat for my ladies. Hey, Cornfed Live. Welcome in. Welcome in. But yeah, I'll be going back to his channel. I found this is the video I was talking about, ladies, with closing in here. What does he call it? Where is it? He even has something to fix the hip dips. Oh my. Mommy belly. That's what he calls it. Fix it in 2 weeks. Yay. That would be great. That's hard because like he does have a no crunch challenge for it. So yeah, I'll be definitely scoping out his channel. He's got tons. He knows what to be putting up there. He's got a million subs. Millions, not million. What was it? He hits all those keyword searches. Yeah, 2.14 million subs. And he's only got 494 videos. So yeah. No problem. Check out his channel because it looks like he's got a lot more, Laura. And the seated one, I think I'm all about that. The only problem is these seats that I'm on right now have arms. Like, I don't have any chairs that don't have the arms in the way. But that might be okay if the arms hold up. I don't know. I can't even lift myself up onto a counter like I used to when I was younger. It's so embarrassing. I need that strength back in my life for sure. So maybe instead of focusing on what you're taking out of your diet, maybe what's one thing you want to add into your diet to help you become stronger and a better version of yourself. Thank you, sweetheart. I'll have to look into that. See what that's made out of, the pilot bread crackers. I've heard you mention those before, Andrew. Holy. I feel like some of this too is very American central, like our diet. I mean, sad diet, standard American diet. Like, really? That should clue you in right there that it works out to sad. Um, that it's a big problem with us because we have so many additives in our food that Europe will not add, that other countries won't add. And also in other countries, they walk a lot of places. And you find that in New York, there's a lot of walking going on. Oh, of course, my husband is calling now too. This just seems to happen. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. What was that? Cheeseburger. Double bacon cheese. Oh, gosh. You stink. He knows that's one of my weaknesses too is bacon cheeseburgers and especially yeah. Although doubles I'd still like get sick from them. We just ate some well, you guys are not like big. You guys like take care of yourselves, corn-fed life. So, you know, I need to actually start making my own um barbecue sauce because so many of them have sugar. We just got into the conversation of he forgot that I go live on Friday. So, but yeah, we're trying to sell my mom's car because we looked up all the different problems with it and we don't want to risk those, issues with our daughter. And yeah, it's just too risky. Like uh and we've already had quite a few problems we've fixed because we can't keep it. Yeah, just don't mm, yeah, just don't think about cheeseburgers. That's not fair. It puts you in timeout too. Being a smart aleck. She wanted a second hello. Sometimes we need a second hello. Oh, I'm so glad you like it there. Yeah, Cornfed Life had moved to Tennessee. That's great. So, yeah, so we're selling it, and we had a neighbor that was interested, but we found out that he actually sells cars, and, he was saying he didn't wanna insult us, but he gave us, a number anyway, which was still kind of insulting. So, we actually got more money coming at us from CarMax online. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but it looks like it's going to be CarMax. My husband was talking about doing Craigslist. I'm like, no, not dealing with Craigslist, like people coming around the house and checking out the car. And no, no. Plus, then you have to do all the paperwork. And I did not want to get into that. I've done it already for that car. I don't want to do it again. Yeah, that's a interesting thing. Yeah. Because some of it is pride and some of it is the opposite. Like they're proud to be in the South, and then some of it is total opposite, which I don't agree with. In fact, I actually asked my daughter about Kentucky, and she was saying her friend, they had posted a horrible, it was just like horrible post, um, very racist. And at least somebody made it in the comments like, oh, that's pretty racist. They wanted, I think it was a detail shop owned by white people. Like, is that serious? Like, are they just joking? Are they that racist that they can post that to Facebook and not have any shame? Oh, is that for me or you? Careful. That's mine. That that's not good. It looks terrible. Oh, this is not it. This is something else. If this was the plant, I'm going to actually be very upset. No, that's the vitamins. Thank goodness. It was like all crumpled, and I'm expecting a tiny tree. So it better be wrapped well for, yeah, what I paid for it. I got nervous. I see my daughter coming in, and it's like in a ball, but it's just our sublingual D. That's the thing too. If you don't have a gallbladder and you want to do keto or carnivore, you're going to want to get some digestive enzymes with ox bile, and only use that when you are having like a heavy or a fatty meal. Don't stay on it because the ox bile will irritate your stomach. Because we don't, without having a gallbladder, we don't have that ability for our gallbladder to just throw out that bile to dissolve the fats and to get our vitamins out of those fats. Yeah, I know. Not everybody is. And I didn't mean to give you guys yeah, I didn't mean to give you guys a bad rap, but I was pretty shocked too that the guy felt. And it had like 100 likes too, but you don't know if those people are located in your state or if they're located in another state liking it. It was just disgusting. I just have no time for that anymore, that mentality. And from either side, like we're all, descendants from Babel when we got split apart, pretty much. Actually, wait, Babel was before Noah, so we're all kind of descendants from Noah. Yet that was exactly where it was. It was Lexington. It was Lexington, the person who did it. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, we even have it in our state. It's like up near the Panhandle, and it's just sad. Yeah, I get those feelings sometimes too, for sure. In fact, there was some kids who were screwing around and had that on their golf cart. And they were kind of circling a McDonald's with all black workers. Actually, all different shades of brown. I don't even know where we get that. Um, and I said something, and it was very risky for me because I'm a mom there with just my kids. But I was like, do you even know what you're doing? And if you do, then shame on you. I don't remember exactly what my words were, but one of the guys who worked at McDonald's thanked me. It's just ridiculous. Oh, great. Your governor's not good, people. Kind of like the one that was, I think, Sweet Home Alabama. They always are like, oh, Alabama's racist. No, actually, the song was written about racism in Alabama, and they were anti. They were not for it. It was pointing out the racism there. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. You guys have a great one. Yeah, I'll be on later on tonight. It's just such a slow going day, and I wasn't going to necessarily do a panel, and I'm kind of glad I made that choice early on because he's just in a very different mood. And then my husband called. Something is just in the air today, and it's not like a good kind of thing in the air. It's like conflict, like when you can just sense like conflict in the air. I don't know if you guys, I know it sounds really woohoo y, but you just get like that heavy. There's a heaviness. Like in Christian circles, we would call it oppression. You feel like a little bit like of oppression in the air, like a demonic oppression going around. So we just pray that away. Jesus can take care of that. But anyway, so yes, if you want to do the math on that, you still have to make sure for the 15 times your weight that you're doing at least, I think it was half an hour of exercise daily. So I am going to look up what it is for sedentary people because I would think that they need far less calories to support their weight already. So the big thing for them is to try and get moving. Mm. Okay. Love you, Laura. Have a great day. Hmm. Yeah. And I just read an article about people getting a lot of people, not here, but I think it was Brazil getting dengue. Yeah, I'm just about to go, Billy. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, ours is soaking wet pretty much out there too. It's waterlogged soil right now, so I'm just letting it be. Him Tootie. If you watch, you can see, I think his mom or maybe his dad, like I don't know which one it was, is in my video that I put in front of my lives, my intro video. My daughter caught it, the picture. He's facing the moon sitting on the swing set. It's the sweetest thing. Oh, thanks, Hedgehog. Yeah, I'm about to call it though. I wanted to do more, but I just got to attend to whatever this funk is in the air here and maybe give him a little more attention and also check our toilet because my daughter said he had pulled out the safeties that go into plugs. He had pulled that out and thrown one in the toilet, and we have those on the counter. He's lost some teeth last week, and then yesterday was it? He pulled out a molar again, like a kitty, his own. Oh, thanks, Storms. I'm surprised that didn't go like further. I don't know if it'll get picked up again with the owl and go further, but I'm surprised it didn't. And I noticed it was really weird, but kind of all of them. I'm wondering what comment I made that YT might not agree with or who might be reporting me, because they're all kind of boop, they stop around the same point. They all stop around the same point. I had a full video of that, and that's why I made the short to see if I could drive people to the video. But oh well, they're lost, you know. I think you guys have them too, Billy. I think you guys have screech owls. No, lime and lemon in the water. Lime and lemon, just to give it something. But yeah, I could do the cucumber and lemon like that lady told you. I like the lime and lemon together. Lemon by itself is like, but the lime gives it a little extra tastiness. In fact, it was weird when I first tasted it this morning with the two in there. It didn't taste sour. So I don't know what was going on with my taste buds. But yeah, my daughter's out here and she's helping with her brother, which I really appreciate. But thank you guys for coming in. Definitely look at, if you are wanting to lose weight, get moving, but realize you can't eat exactly the same way you've been eating if that includes lots of carbs, you know, that aren't complex, breaking down into just pure sugar and glucose, and lots of fructose like me with the fruits. We don't usually hear him unless he does something. Like we heard him go into the screen. He loves to hunt along our screened-in patio, which is probably where the rats like to go, along the edge, and they like to come in to the screened-in patio. Yeah, so we've heard him before, and I've gone out and he's sitting on the chair outside, and then he's freaked me out and he flew right at the screen because that's where the rat was. It saw the rat. You too, Storms. Have a great day. I hope you get your package. Hopefully I'll get my plant. And hopefully I'll see you guys tonight at 11:30 is PM, should be the regular Fri-Yay for adults and the panel. Saturday is with Diva, and that hopefully Diva will be able to make it. She's still like doing all her breads and making up for her time in Mexico. Diva will be 10 Eastern unless she changes it on Saturday, and Storms Radios and Cats is Sunday at 9:30 Eastern. Those are the places we hang out with the people we hang out, and we so appreciate if you guys can make it. Yeah, I think that's it. So I hope to see you guys tonight, 11:30 Eastern, right back here for Fri-Yay, and we'll have a panel, and I'm not really sure what we'll be discussing yet. We'll see. We'll see what the day holds. All right. Thanks, guys. Much love to you. Check out each other's channels, help each other along, help each other with hours, because YouTube seems to be weird with the hours. I know they have been with me. All right. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Do good by your body, okay? Hoot, hoot. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be saying that. Although FAU is, you know, we were the owls.